Alright, so if you can tell by my current location on this rooftop, I am no longer in my apartment in New York City, and that's because about a month ago I left New York, moved out, left my apartment, all that, to follow sort of a new dream, and that is to travel the world for about 6 months. So we are doing that now, and we started here in Oaxaca, in Mexico. I didn't really know how to communicate that I was leaving New York on the YouTube channel. I didn't want to make a dramatic vlog about moving out and packing up my boxes. I feel like you guys have seen that 1,000 times. Everyone does it. Everyone makes a video about moving to New York. Everyone makes a video about leaving New York. So I didn't want to just make another one of those things that you've already seen a bunch of. But we're just kind of on the way now. We're making it happen. We are out of there. But no, it's definitely bittersweet. Like, obviously, I'm very happy to be out in Mexico and begin traveling. It's something I've wanted to do for so long, and to finally actually do it is incredible. It's already been amazing. But at the same time, moving to New York City was a dream of mine in its own right, and while I did accomplish that, and I'm happy about that, it's also pretty bittersweet, like I said, because there was so much love there. I made a lot of good friends there. And then it also just kind of shaped who I was. It shaped my photography a lot too. I got really used to doing a sort of landscape street photography hybrid thing. I really loved that I could just walk out onto the streets there every day and there would be something to shoot, something interesting to happen. I could take a subway to go do something that I've never experienced before. So there's just a lot to love about that city, and I mean, it had a place in my heart before I lived there, and now that I lived there for 2.5 years, it'll have an even bigger place in my heart. So it's definitely tough to leave, but I'm excited for what I'm doing now. Back to the traveling the world for 6 months thing, like I said, another dream of mine, and pretty much all I'm doing is just bleeding out my bank account to do this, to just stay at hostels, go around, explore, eat new food, do stuff I haven't done before, and take photos while I'm doing it, because that's what I love to do. And like living in New York City, it was something that I've always had an interest in doing, and kind of no better time than right now to make it happen. So you guys are getting the process. This is it. And yeah, I'm definitely still planning and actively making YouTube videos. I think it's just been, like I said, a little slow given the current circumstances, but goal remains the same. I'm trying to make stuff that's interesting to watch, but also stuff that you haven't seen before and stuff that I like, trying to find that intersection. It's not always easy, but I also have a few ideas coming up that are just like good content, like generally just good advice pieces. So I'm looking forward to those too, because I do want to do both like good advice pieces, offer my insight, but also just kind of offer more artistic, interesting videos as well. So expect both. And then the last thing that I want to include in this little update video is trying to disconnect a little bit from online inspiration. I think it's good to see other people's work online, but we definitely see way too much of it. And I know that I see way too much work of a certain aesthetic, to the point where I think it detracts from my own work, and it just feeds me an idea of what my images should look like. So I unfollowed a bunch of accounts, trying to disconnect from that, to not have my work just fit into a certain kind of branded aesthetic. And even if the branded aesthetic is more of like an outdoorsy kind of thing, I don't want to have my work associated in that sort of way. I want it to be really authentic to what I'm feeling in my own experiences. So I'm taking a step back from that. I'm not worried about pitching magazines or anything like that. I've tried it a little bit without much success, and I don't think it's worth it right now. So I think I just want to use this period of time to focus on myself, building my own work out, and then I can worry about stuff like pitching magazines, writing articles, submissions, all that kind of stuff in a few months. Anyways, that's the update video. A little more on my travel plans. I'm here in Mexico right now. I got a few more countries in Central America to visit after this, and then I'm going to head over to Southeast Asia, Thailand, and then definitely Japan, because I have a couple friends over there that I'm going to meet up with. So I am ridiculously stoked for all of this. It's been a long time coming. I was supposed to do this kind of trip in like 2020, but obviously that didn't happen. So to get another chance of making it happen is a huge opportunity. So we're gonna have some fun and enjoy it, and take some banger images along the way. So see you guys in the next video that'll be more interesting soon. I don't even think I'm going to do another take. I think we just rock with that one, and Yeah, that's fine.